And we are live. Yes, we are.
Hello,
We are live.
everybody! If you're watching this 2 years from now on a revisit, the world will have already ended because of World War III.
World War III, you say, huh?
Well, that's allegedly. Hello, my name's Bro Face, and that's Grady.
I'm Grady.
And this is The Political Discourse.
Yep.
The only podcast that's both credible and incredible. It's an ongoing theme. It's a funny joke every time we say it. What's on the plate for today, Josh? Oh wait, I was supposed
you're the one.
to.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah.
We're starting with your material first.
Why is I'm looking at the stream and it's a small box with my face. Can that get bigger or is it this?
Do you want it bigger?
It should be a little bigger.
Oh, okay. We'll fix it for you.
Yeah, fix it for me. Cause I'm the important one.
I'll just make yours bigger.
Funny story. South California gas prices. They're reaching record
Tell me
highs.
something I don't know.
Yay, gas prices. That goes along with the entire economic crash, but not to worry. There's somebody here to sell you something that'll make you forget.
Who's that?
Candy-colored fentanyl.
Oh.
Los Angeles is having a problem where on the streets they're finding colorful and tasty, delicious-looking fentanyl pills. They look like the little sweet tart chews. You ever see those?
I think I saw that.
They look exactly like them, and it's horrifying because little kids are gonna find them and then die.
Well, how much fentanyl is in each piece of candy?
No. It's fentanyl that looks like candy. It's not candy
Is
with
it pure
fentanyl in it.
fentanyl, though?
Well, they're just the pills, so I think it's like the high milligram. Let me check. Let me double check.
Because fentanyl is like really strong. Like just a little bit of dust will kill you. If it's 99.1% pure, at least.
Yeah, but they're just colored pills. So however much would be in the normal pill of fentanyl, it would be that, but colorful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, that's new and
I think we can pull up a
horrifying.
picture of that, can't we?
Can we? I think we can. Editor, pull up a photo of the candy-colored
Hey Jamie,
fentanyl.
can you pull up?
Pull up a candy-colored fentanyl. Are we seeing this?
No, we're not. I'm kind of slow.
That's all right. We'll talk about how delicious sweet tarts are. You like sweet tarts? Then you'll love fentanyl. It's like sweet tarts, but gives you that little kick. Can we say that and still be monetized?
Well, let's be real. We're not getting monetized anytime soon.
No, that's true. It's not showing up on the screen. Oh wait, hold on. That's just an error in editing.
An editing error.
Error. Uh-oh.
That's
I
the
hope
candy.
Nothing terrible gets shown up on screen. Yeah, that's it. Yum.
So,
I know you
and
like
Halloween's coming up.
Oh, I had Halloween's coming up, baby.
That is kind of like very dangerous.
I went to to Lowe's last Friday, and they're selling Christmas trees.
Really?
Yeah, and it's so far away from Christmas.
Christmas just keeps getting earlier and earlier, I swear.
People keep... I will not even lie to you. People like 3-4 months ago were like, no. Yeah, they were like, oh my goodness, I love the snow. I love the cold. It's so nice time of the year. And then last winter, they were whining and complaining about the cold. Everyone was. I'm like, what are you doing? You can't complain about everything. Well, they can complain about everything, and they do.
Well, I wouldn't know what the snow's like, so that'd be... I kind of want it to snow.
You don't. It looks nice, but if you have to go outside, it's unpleasant.
Yeah, probably.
Why would I want it to be unpleasant all the time? Getting out of the shower, unpleasant. Getting into the shower, unpleasant. Getting out of bed, unpleasant. Getting into bed, a little bit pleasant.
So,
it's just, cold is not good.
Global
warming, heat up faster.
I don't know. The summer was pretty
caps.
hot for me. It was like 115 or something.
Bro, I would rather deal with 200-degree summers than 40-degree winters.
Really? 40 degrees isn't even that bad.
I was exaggerating. What is it? It was DeSantis in California, the governor of California, DeSantis, right?
Mm-hmm.
What he did is he's the one peddling the
Him
fentanyl
personally?
candy. Yeah, it's like he's Heisenberg. He's Breaking Bad. No. But what happened is there was like there are court trials, and they're trying to pass a law where you can't use rappers' words against them.
Oh,
It's really
I heard
funny.
about that.
Like, yeah, you can't just. And I'm like, yeah, of course. You can't, like, oh, yeah, see? Stephen King. Remember when you wrote this in your book about murder? That means you're a murderer. I'm like, you can't do that.
It's like
What are you
what's it?
about?
Artistic expression. It's like it shouldn't hold up in court at all.
That doesn't, yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Wait, that actually reminds me. Gucci Mane had a song. I think it's called "Dissing the Dead." He said, "Be careful what you put in your lyrics. The DA will build a case against you." I thought that was just something to point out.
Yeah, I think that's very interesting, and they do all the time. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Entertained.
What are we gonna watch? We're gonna have to watch something in the what's something copyright free that we can watch in the meantime? Uh-oh. So what's in the news on recently? We could watch.
Yeah, okay, I'm back.
Oh, really?
Yep, I did it. Yeah, so another funny thing is, remember last week, if you remember last week, when you were talking about Joe Biden's amazing idea to, when we're in a recession about to be, that he would forgive all the student loans.
Yep.
Yeah, well, a lot of red states are against that, and they're fighting back. And I'm like, well, somebody has to say something. This is terrible timing.
This is interesting.
However, I read a little more, and the red states are not opposing it because it's a bad time for student loan forgiveness. They're saying, we working class Americans shouldn't have to pay so others can get an education. I'm like, are you, can you say the R word on YouTube? Are you mentally incapable? I mean, you pay through taxes for their education, but their education benefits you and the country as a whole.
Yeah. It would. Okay, this is my opinion on it.
Oh,
how blue collar people are blue collar workers, let's say. They're like, oh, we don't want to pay taxes. But the thing is, are they raising taxes due to these loan forgivenesses? If that's so, then yeah, I would be pissed. But if they're not raising taxes or doing anything, but they're still doing the loan forgiveness, what is it really to be mad about?
Let's talk about taxes. I'm a libertarian at heart. I think the federal government's gone too far. But here's what I've been thinking of recently. Okay, so you know the tax bracket for rich people. Oh, no, leave, leave. We're in the middle of something. Leave.
Unless you want to contribute.
Don't say anything bad.
Okay, we muted him. Okay.
You want to be a part of our recording?
But you have to be ultra good boy.
He's going to be a part of our recording.
Really?
Are you?
He has to vow to be good. I can't hear him right now.
Are you gonna be good and then contribute and then be a functioning member of society?
But did he say?
Unmute him.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we have a surprise special guest.
Special guest. We didn't ask for him, but best things show up when you never expect them.
Right-wing Americans get their will bent by their northerner brethren.
I think right-wing is okay. You can come in here and listen to my spiel, because I was just about to go in about taxing rich people. Are you taking a look at the tax bracket in America, Lazy?
No, I haven't. All I was really focused on was the fact that
I'm gonna pull up the tax bracket. Let's look up the tax bracket in 2022, and I'm gonna explain to you what's happening. Okay.
What's going up?
Here's the tax bracket. If you make over $600,000, you have to pay about 37% federal tax.
Wow. Wait, is that marginal?
This is just the married personal tax. So this isn't business tax or anything.
Do you guys have like the rich person's tax where you have to pay increased taxes on like cars and shit?
You really?
No, we don't have the luxury tax.
Oh, we don't. Okay. I thought he was
yeah.
talking about
It kinda
rich people getting
sneaky.
taxed more. So here's the thing. So you know how? Let me talk about tithing. Okay, so the church understands something. They understand
yeah?
how percentages work. So
Oh, I
if
thought
you're
they'd
poor
understand
and you
something,
pay
yeah.
10% of something, and
Uh-huh.
you're rich and you pay 10%, the rich person's going to be paying more than the poor person. So
Well,
why is
yeah.
it the more money
10%
you
of a million
make,
is more than 10%
the
of
more
100
the
grand.
percentage is going up?
Uh,
Like, why is it, oh, I have to pay 10% tax on $50,000, but he has to pay 40% tax on $800,000? That sounds
I could
so
explain.
unfair.
It's called a marginal tax rate. So you're only taxed that percentage on that from like 50,000, whatever you make over 50,000 will get like that higher tax bracket, let's say. So
Yeah,
you're
I
only
know what's happening.
See, Josh,
but
I have
think it's
my own
unfair.
specific. I have my own specific taxes, but we'll bring those up later, specifically because they're about Broface and me carrying him. So he has to give me certain things
Oh
in order for me to
goodness.
carry him.
You're supposed to be a good boy.
In his League of Legends games, you know.
You can tax these nuts. Your
You
CS is
know what?
low. Get out of here.
I already have your weekly payments. All right, buddy.
I was
I think-
going between the buy the tax the poor shirt or the tax this dick shirt. I think I should have gone with the second one. It would have been
Yeah.
funny.
Tax these nuts.
This was this month's tax photo that I
Oh
got. From Broface.
no.
Good thing that's not
I
showing
knew
up
they
on
were gonna-
stream.
Oh no, there are pictures of me. Yeah, but I think that here's the problem. So if I was rich, say I was making tons of money, and then you gave me the option, pay 40% of your tax on tax, right? Or go overseas and pay no tax. So which one am I going to choose as a rich
Cayman
person?
Islands it is.
And everybody's like, you need to
Hop
tax the
there.
rich more. I'm like, no, you need to lower the taxes and actually enforce them.
Yeah.
True.
Because if
True.
you try to enforce 40% tax on rich people, you're gonna have a revolt.
Yeah, they're gonna
and they
put
have
it
all the
somewhere
money,
else.
They're just gonna leave the country and go somewhere else where it's less
which
tax.
is gonna devastate us. So I think they need to rebalance. And
That's-
Ocasio-Cortez going tax the rich is more of a virtue
Can't-
signal than an actual solution.
See, Canada's been having that same issue, and since they're increasing the carbon tax, which is the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
See, you know when we had that big old hurricane, and like the carbon tax is the liberals' idea of like, we'll use these taxes to deal with natural disasters and global warming.
Yeah.
A natural disaster came, and they didn't give any money. They said, we'll match all of your guys' donations.
Oh my goodness.
And then everyone's like, you're just paying them with our money already. You're not matching any of our donations. You're just using our money that you should have been using already.
America's hat strikes again in the great footsteps of our leaders.
Yeah, we see great Joe Biden in his ultra wisdom. We're like, man, we gotta do the same.
We have to do the same. I think that was it for
What's left on the agenda?
I think that was left for what I had.
Oh.
Except for
Do you have the outline open right now?
Oh man,
Yeah.
I can't wait for Canada's election. I'm excited for that. I'm
Really?
Canada.
I'm mega hyped. I'm mega hyped.
Canada
you know who
has
is
no
mega hyped?
Oh.
Joe
Oh
Biden.
no, go ahead.
Oh,
with the
sorry,
term.
sorry.
Canada
sorry,
has
my-
no term limits.
Really?
No, we don't. Most
That's funny.
people. It just depends on if the party wants them to continue in that. Like, we don't have a term limit, but it's pretty like standard for them to stop after 3 years. I think it is.
I see
Standard is
literally
3.
no way that can become corrupt at all.
Well, like, okay. The unfortunate part is that we've had Trudeau for 3 years, and it's kind of a big, major L moment. But he's not going to be going back into power because the Liberals lost about probably like 4% support to the NDP and about 7% support to the Conservatives because they had a French, which was smart of them, they had a French politician run for their for leader or Prime Minister of Canada so that we would get the French votes. And so instead of them voting for a French, like, specific, because the French always think they're independent for the last
French.
like 100 years, yeah, thinking
LMAO.
that they're better than us. So they have their own party, but we elected a French conservative leader so that we get French votes instead. So
Yeah.
we're hoping to win.
Okay, so here's next on the agenda. You know who's excited? The entire UN after Joe Biden's plan to bomb the Nord Stream
Whoa.
pipeline.
You're making allegations already?
Listen. All right, look. So what happened in 2001 when we wanted to start a war in the Middle East?
What? Whoa, bro face. I know you're.
Civil center. What happens when we want to start a war with Russia? We bomb civil center.
I don't think.
Okay, bro face. We know you're an expert on explosives and blowing things up, but come on.
Joe
Right?
Biden's doing this.
I don't think it was U.S. I think it's probably Russia.
I think it's probably
Or China,
not
really.
Russia. What's to take out a bet?
No, because
bro face. I still have to trade you the bet that I lost last time. So.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Yeah, he has to give me 20 sticker capsules talking about tax.
He wanted the worst. He wanted the 2020 sticker capsules as payment, so I just fucking bought 2020 sticker capsules, and so now I have to give them.
wait,
give
we're going off topic.
Yeah, that was a. Forgive us for our tirade,
for our
if you
special
would, our digression,
guest.
our special guest.
You think you're funny, Josh, just because you're all conservative and all rich.
Hold on, this guy
Not even true.
For all I
he's a left-wing extremist.
I am.
For all I know,
He's like, we need to return back to the forest and log cabins in our communes. Yeah, but I don't think it was Joe Biden who personally planted the bombs. However, I do think that there's a lot of propaganda being shilled at us, making us think it's Russia. And that's a little sus. I think if they were like, it was Russia who bombed it, but they're like really adamant about telling us it was Russia. And usually when they're adamant about telling us it was somebody else, it was not.
Well, what Germany and the EU says, they just said, oh, it's sabotage, but they never said who sabotaged it, really. But I think it's probably an 80% chance it's Russia.
It might have been. It definitely, probably, highly likely that it was Russia because they love blowing stuff up in Ukraine. However, it wouldn't make sense for them to try to annex Ukraine and then bomb it.
No, because what it does is it completely cuts Europe off gas supply.
Yeah, well, yeah. Once the winter comes, they're gonna cut it off. Russia's gonna cut it off.
Well, it's already cut off because the explosions.
Oh yeah. And it's just gonna fuck over basically all of Eastern Europe,
they're
right?
Gonna have to go
yeah,
nuclear.
they deserve it.
It's gonna be a whole recession over there. I'm telling you.
I think this has been coming for a long time. I think Europe deserves.
They made their bed.
Well, I mean, it's only Germany, so I mean, it's about time they.
Okay,
I think we just
need to put the brakes.
I think we need to just like pull out of Ukraine and just be like, you know what, you guys have.
We were never in Ukraine.
Well, no, I mean like our hands off.
No, it's technically Russia. Don't you know? It's actually Russia. They want to be part of Russia,
99% voted to join Russia.
Yeah,
that's 100% legitimate too. Wasn't fake at all.
It's like East Berlin. Everybody loved it.
That's why they all left, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll never know who blew up the pipeline until somebody wins, and then when that person wins, they'll blame it on the loser.
I feel like it's either whoever wins is going to be the one who either backs down first and realizes how stupid it is, probably U.S., or they're just going to go all out into another World War III.
That's the thing I wanted to say. There was another. Oh yeah, they have this conspiracy theory, if you would, that Putin has cancer.
Wait, Putin? Oh, yeah.
He says Walter White.
Not going to make it to 2023, and this is backed up by a lot of United States intel and
really
spying that he is like in severe pain and dying.
Oh, so they just have to hold out now, basically.
Which would, in their opinion, because this is unproven, in their opinion would explain the radical change from not caring about Ukraine to blowing up the entire universe.
Yeah, like it's not gonna affect him once he's fucking dead.
Yeah, it's like Walter White when he started cooking meth.
That was such a Breaking Bad moment.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, Putin is such an amogus.
He just needs to go a little balder, and have his crack addicted sidekick.
But Putin said that Russia will defend its newly annexed regions in Ukraine by all means. Quote, he says.
Oh yeah, you guys talked about the North Korea saying that they give 100,000 soldiers for the.
I think people might be looking too far into all available means. They're like, it means nukes. I think what he means is the military. I don't think he means, oh, I'm gonna nuke everyone. I think what he means is I'll actually use the military instead of like tiny little forces.
Yeah, but they'd
that he
be
was doing
so
before.
vulnerable if they use their full force.
They'd be pretty vulnerable if we launched 2,000 nukes at them too. So I don't think
Well, that would be like a global annihilation. So
Yeah, I don't think.
See, I don't think. Well, I don't think he'd do it either, unless he just doesn't care anymore. Like how that the Great Plains of Eastern Europe. It just if he nuked it in Ukraine, all the fucking like nuclear dust or I don't know what you'd call it, particles. What do you want to call it? Fallout. Thank you. Would just blow back into fucking Russia, Eastern or Western Europe. Yeah,
I'm gonna ball out in the fallout, if you know what I mean. Give me some power armor.
Give me
2025.
oh my goodness, this guy.
Some Nuka-Cola.
Well, yeah, there. Well, and fucking what's it called? North Korea is gonna give like 100,000 troops to fucking Russia to use in the fighting against Ukraine now. So
I'm reading the transcripts, and it says the United States will never, never, never recognize Russia's claims on Ukraine's sovereign territory, says U.S. President Joe Biden.
Joseph Biden
I think he
that?
said never 3 times because he forgot he said it the first time and the second time.
Oh
I feel
my
like he just-
goodness.
this guy insulting the leader of his country, the greatest man.
Biden warns Putin U.S. will defend every single inch of NATO territory as Russia formally annexes Ukraine regions. So does that include Taiwan? Or
Taiwan isn't NATO.
is it that?
It's not.
Why not?
Because because China wouldn't let that happen.
I thought there were talks with it becoming NATO.
Well, they're gonna have
It
a
just not
Asian
happen?
alliance, so it's gonna be Japan, South Korea, and all. Because you know how China's trying to claim the whole South China Sea.
Oh, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, there's like a whole dispute over that, and that's like another factor to World War III.
Yeah. If I was reading what's happening right now in a book, I could only assume that World War III happens in a couple of chapters.
I can see that. Well, I mean, at least we're all getting conscripted. Am I right? Yeah.
I'd be like, man, this is some serious Breaking
Hey,
Bad level foreshadowing.
You better get the jams on, bro, face. Because I swear to God, there won't be any women around. We're in the trenches.
Hey, we'd
all right?
be on the same basis because we're all NATO.
Yeah.
That's true. We can make out with each other.
All I'm saying, there won't be any women around, so Josh
do
might
what you
just
gotta
have to
do.
do.
I'd be like, Josh, my battle buddy. I need a little bit of ammo and a little bit of something else.
I need some
I-
morale boost.
I need a fistful of bullets and a fistful of ass. I'm just
I
saying.
need to
Oh my
calm down
goodness.
so that I can aim. I need to blow off some steam. I
Well,
need to
yeah,
take out this
and I-
pent up aggression.
And I'm not talking about crack, Josh.
Okay, we're talking about candy-colored fentanyl.
Wait, we already talked about that.
Oh yeah, mm. That's the kind of
let's
candy
see.
I want on Halloween.
Yep. Hurricane Ian.
Yes.
Is that what-
Okay,
is that what you guys
thanks.
called it?
That's our segment. Let's go to Finland.
What's going on in Finland?
Hurricane Ian. Let's
Wait,
talk
why
about
aren't we
that.
talking? Oh, okay.
Hurricane Ian. It was a joke that I wasn't going to talk
Oh.
about it because no one really cares. I like how everybody's like, "Oh no, Florida." Anyways,
Like anyway,
I mean, it's
oh,
like
okay.
routine at this point.
it's just clearing out all the crackheads and homeless people.
It's like, well, a hurricane happened. I'm just gonna have to hear about global warming for the next 2 months. Good job, everybody. It's like what happened with Hurricane Katrina. It was like, oh no, Hurricane Katrina.
Hurricane-
Anyways, Joe
Yeah.
We will
Biden, 24-hour news cycle. You won't even remember Hurricane Ian happened. In
Yeah,
like 2 weeks.
he'll think it's just a big bad dream.
Once the numbers start going down, it's not going to be talked about anymore.
How did you know?
Hurricanes happen, natural disasters. It's like going
Wow,
to Oklahoma
really?
and crying about the tornadoes. It's just like, you know what? It happens.
That is
It's
true.
a shame. It's a crying
Yeah.
shame. And Joe Biden's going to go there when it's safe. I'm like, oh, okay, so
Wow.
you're going to go there when it's safe? Real brave of you, Joe Biden.
The water.
I'm
will
sure they
seep
wish
back
they
into the
went when it
ground.
was safe. I would
Yeah.
like to see Joe Biden on one of those little like Rialto dinghies that go through the stream, like some guy's standing up paddling it, and he's like,
Joe
George
Biden
"We
Washington.
is
will,
totally-
we will recover, and you know the thing."
start
And, like, our
sniffing the
president
guy in
likes
front of
to
him.
do.
Oh my goodness.
He just turns into Napoleon, but instead he's just got a little boy there just to
Like
sniff him
Donald
over.
Trump would have gone surfing and
He's the one that threw toilet paper at people, remember?
Yeah, throw toilet paper. I would have liked that. Throw some toilet paper at me, Donnie. I'll wipe for you.
Wait, did you get tickled by the hurricane at all, or no?
No.
Oh, I'll
We
take it.
haven't seen any rain.
Really?
It's been like 2 weeks since it rained.
It's kind of
Yeah, it's
weird.
pretty dry there. He's in the south.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's kind of close. He like just missed it.
Yeah, just
Tennessee is
barely.
just outside the bounds of Hurricane Ian.
Oh,
They
he
couldn't
lucked out.
reach. It's because
Yeah.
we're the best. Because we're the best state in the
it's
entire U.S.
Debatable.
It's not. Oh yeah, Josh. Which one is? Which one's the best state?
Texas, duh.
Texas. Yeah. What's so good about
I don't
it?
know, man.
I
I would
know.
say Florida's pretty good right now.
Yeah, they say Florida's the best state.
Hey, Texas got the no taxes, low real estate prices. It's got like a coastline. It's got oil. What else do you
It's
need?
true.
Crime.
Well, every state has crime.
the hate of specific the hate of specific
It has
disabilities,
horribly
special
angry
features.
citizens. It has a ton of racism that doesn't need to be there.
Well, that's just
Bro, you
all
would not
America.
believe. When I lived in no, I'm not talking about racism. I'm talking about like I was living down there, and because I was white, they hated us.
Wait,
Why,
white
'cause
people
you're
hated
white?
you?
No, the Mexicans.
Really?
And you know what? The white
Just say
people hated
Latinos,
the Mexicans.
Racist prick.
And they all hate each other.
Well, we kind of stole it from the Mexicans.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, we
guy.
stole it fair and square.
Yeah.
Oh, he got us.
You remember the Alamo? You ever heard about that?
Oh, I remember the
Oh, my
Mexican-American
goodness.
War.
I remember when they taunted them and stepped across the borderline so that they'd shoot us so that we could declare war on them.
Speaking of borderlines,
Oh,
have you heard of Finland's borders closing to Russian? What do they call them?
forest
Draft dodgers.
draft dodgers. Oh, why?
It's just there's too many of them fleeing. to
Oh,
Finland.
okay. It's because Finland's like, we love our social policies, and then they have to like care for people, and they're like, never mind, block them out.
I don't know about that. I think it's just
It's like
too
social
much
policies,
influx.
like Finland, when they like to care for their people, they're like, oh, it works in Finland. Yes, because no one lives in Finland.
All I'm saying with Finland, they have a history with Russia, and Russia has not been very kind to Finland.
Yeah, but like the draft dodgers are anti-Russia, so I'm like,
But we don't know that.
Well, we don't know that.
They could be like, I don't know, infiltrators. Who knows?
Yeah, to infiltrate Finland, take them down from the inside
Yeah,
because they
see?
pose so much of a threat.
Hey,
the
Finland,
great terror of Finland,
This
the world
guy-
power.
they're the biggest oil producer in Europe, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect for Joe Biden to blow up and blame on the Russians.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not
This
sure
guy
what
is a-
Finland's doing. They're kind of wilding.
They are kind of crazy.
Finland has never been good. They've only made like some electric cars, and they're
Yeah,
kind of mid
yeah,
electric
yeah. They're
cars.
kind of mid. I mean, they definitely have IKEA, but that's about it.
IKEA.
Wait, that's Sweden.
IKEA. Well, you know, same shit. All right.
They are the same.
Scandinavian.
Finland and Sweden are the same.
They are the same.
Let's pull up a world map. Let's take a look at Finland. Finland world map. Let's take a look. Isn't it touching Sweden? Yeah, it is. It just is
Yeah, it
Sweden. Yeah, I
Told
thought
you.
so. Yeah.
Oh
Sweden,
shoot! I just
Norway, and
exposed my
Finland?
location. We're gonna have
Right.
to blur that out.
Yeah, they're all just like former shells of their former glory. Back when they
Yeah.
were big brooding
I
men.
kind of exposed my location on stream.
That's kind of mid. Don't do that.
How did you
Yeah.
expose your? Wait, can I see it again though? You want to show it one more time for
No,
me?
you don't
No.
want
I'm
to.
gonna.
You
have to
already
blur-
know his location.
That is true. It is a nice place.
We're gonna have to blur that out when we post it.
All I'm
God.
saying is, I guess I'm gonna have to show up to his place and kiss him.
Finland,
a lot.
oh, it's touching. Yeah, so I guess it wouldn't be the first place they ran to. Because
Well-
they can't run to Ukraine.
Oh my goodness, this
Or
guy.
Belarus, because pretty much like a Russian state at this point.
Yeah, I bet they voted. Oh my goodness, Finland sucks. All right, I hope Sweden gets blown up.
Wow.
Okay.
If Russia is going to launch nukes, I'll be like, no, please, you can nuke us after you get done with Sweden, and I'll be just.
It's pretty bold.
We'll get back at them for what happened on the bridge with PewDiePie.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he gave us the adpocalypse, and we'll give them an apocalypse. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of
right.
apocalypse, have you heard of Jackson, Mississippi's water crisis? It's a pickle. It's apocalyptic.
This mid crisis that's barely even bad. It's getting so overshadowed by Hurricane Ian, and like,
oh, good.
rightfully so, because it's just a little chlorine leak, bro. Get out of here, Jack.
Is it
Only a
chlorine?
little.
Yeah, they said there are many things that happened. There's like rusty pipes. There's like chlorine.
Isn't there
leak
like
at the
lead in their
station.
water?
There was a couple of pipes deteriorated. It's literally just a quick infrastructure fix, and it's not.
Yeah,
like
but they're
a
not
small
doing anything
backwater
about
town.
it. It's like
Yeah.
was it Flint, Michigan?
Yeah, but Flint, Michigan was a bum town nowhere, and this is Jackson, Mississippi. They'll get it fixed, I'm sure.
This hasn't been fixed so far.
Yeah, well, the government's planning to sue, and when the IRS gets involved, and you know,
IRS? Why would the IRS get involved?
because why do you think they're not repairing anything?
Because they are corrupt with
Because
money.
the tax money that's supposed to be going towards fixing infrastructure is going into their pockets, and then when the IRS catches on,
I think there's just
gonna be-
not enough
You ever heard of Al
economic
Capone?
activity.
and Jackson,
Rico
Mississippi.
What? Who? Al Capone?
What's the population of Jackson, Mississippi?
Ah, shoot! Someone in the comments said, "I know, I know where you live now."
Oh no.
Wait, of course someone sees it. Wait, is that you?
No,
Okay.
it's not me. I swear to God.
Who's Mr. Brown in the house?
Oh no.
That's funny.
All right. Well, I guess we're sending dildos to his house now.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness, this guy knows where he lives.
Not
Okay,
like-
what's
It's not like he's gonna use them or anything. Am I right?
population? 153,000 people in Jackson, Mississippi. It's pretty big.
Really?
Yeah, it's
that
one of
is
the-
that
it's
that
one of
is
the
pretty
biggest,
big.
one of the biggest cities in
Wasn't
the
it
state.
in one of Bruno Mars' songs?
Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. so would say the round, kiss myself. I'm so pretty. I'm too hot.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And you know what? Next segment.
Really? What would
What?
that?
You want to keep talking about the water crisis,
No.
or you want to talk about the
Water.
global recession?
Global recession.
Yeah.
What do you think
What
about
about this
that?
global recession? I think it's about time.
I think
I mean,
there's
what-
just too
yeah,
many
what, yeah, what
factors
time?
in
What
place.
time is that, Proface?
Huh?
Are we nuking them now? Is that what you're thinking?
It's about 1 minute from midnight. That's what
It's 100
Wow,
seconds.
is that your bedtime then?
What do you not know
Is that-
about?
is that
the
your
clock,
Betty Bye?
The doomsday clock.
Yeah,
when I say
the
1 minute from
doomsday
midnight?
clock is 100 seconds from midnight.
Oh my goodness. Let's take a look. Can we get a live doomsday clock?
Yeah, let me look that up without exposing my
Live.
location.
Doomsday clock.
I don't know, Josh. I like to see where you live.
Of course,
I
there's
know-
some that has to be you. I don't believe that's some random.
I swear to God, Josh, it's not me.
It has to be someone we know.
I'm not even kidding you.
Of course, I screw up once we only have one viewer.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
He says he'll be over for dinner.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! And dinner, he means nukes. It's all right. You can go over and kill him. We're all gonna die anyways after we get nuked. No comment from Josh.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get nuked.
Oh man,
98%
nukes are not
chance
cool.
of global recession.
Yeah, there's not much to say about that other than just like, yeah. What are we supposed
Yeah,
to do
nukes-
about it?
Yeah, and nukes are not cool. I'll tell you that much.
Nukes
No
are cool.
oil.
They make funny explosions.
No
No,
oil
oil,
in
Mega Man
nukes.
meme. No oil.
Well, the South Korean president warns North Korea over nuclear program.
I think they're a little too late to the bat, North Korea.
No, because North Korea sent missiles again that landed near waters in South Korea.
Yeah, we should just kill them We had the chance to do it in the
Wow.
1950s and we didn't. And we just to finish what we
But
started.
Wow,
China's
this
like
guy.
backing them up.
Yeah, and we should destroy China too.
Really?
Wow.
And Russia. We should just start World War III already. Come on, give it up. Let's go. I'm ready.
This guy wants to be
Trap
conscripted.
me. I'll be the first up.
This guy wants to shoot guns so badly.
Mm-hmm. I'll give my life to make sure North Korea doesn't exist anymore.
Wow.
Put me on the ground.
Broface, I would not want to waste your thick talents like that, alright?
I'll show you. I'll be a veteran of spanking
Whoa!
Koreans.
Oh,
What,
yeah?
what kind of Koreans? The South
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
North? Who are you
Yeah.
gonna fight for?
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna kill all the Koreans.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna be like, you know the difference between North and South Koreans? The borderline. And then I'm gonna remove the borderline, and then we're gonna destroy them both.
Who's
Who's this guy?
Annex
Kim
them.
Jong Il?
And then we're gonna be like, yeah, now it's part of the United States of Korea. And it's just gonna be Alabama too, and Ohio too. Just gonna be like, for Lord.
This guy.
Oh my goodness,
It's
I'm
crazy.
so ready for this. Yeah, South Korea. North Korea has been a big problem for, people who want to
It's
exist.
it's pretty much a thorn in the global back.
That is
Donald
true.
Trump, one of his terrible decisions he made peace with North Korea.
Didn't really
I think he should have
do
just
anything.
killed them. I think Donald Trump should have pulled out his golden
would've-
50 cal Desert Eagle and just unloaded it to
I
Kim
think the
Jong-un.
CIA should have just went in there unmarked and just like overthrown the government.
That
And just
would
say
have
we
been-
been,
they were
didn't do
like-
it.
Mm.
that would have been based.
Blow up their oil and be like, it was the
South
UN.
Korea.
It was an asteroid. Boom.
it was a
not
natural
white
disaster. It was not United States.
You
of
are
America.
considered a natural disaster, Broface.
Who's Edward Snowden?
The guy that
He's
saw Josh's IP.
he's the guy that used to work for the NSA and he exposed a bunch of secrets on WikiLeaks.
Why is Russia letting him in?
Because he's a asset to them. Because he has U.S. intel.
Yeah, but isn't it
moment.
a good thing that he's releasing information about the U.S. government?
No, but he's releasing it to Russia. But he released it to the public too. It was
Good.
about how the NSA tracks Americans.
Good.
Yeah, but the fact that Russia's protecting him is kind of not good because they're
It
gonna
is a
get a
bit
bunch.
sus.
He knows too much.
He does.
Oh
know
yeah,
too
Josh,
much.
is like how we know too much about you.
I'm actually learning Russian so that I can move there, and then we can take over the devil in the West together. We can just destroy the United States.
Wow, this guy is a switch coat.
I think it's just time to throw in the towel, and we know we've lost. It's over.
You
That
think
isn't-
you think Russia is gonna win?
we can't fight off tanks and helicopters with AR-15s, so
Oh.
they're gonna give us M16s to fight off in a Russian army.
A small
I'm
flea
okay
can
with
drive a
that.
big dog mad.
That's what I didn't get when Joe Biden said that. I'm like,
I
what
do
you
got
mean?
some pretty big dogs, Josh. I'll tell you that much.
You can't fight off
guy has a
helicopters,
one-track
planes,
mind.
and tanks with AR-15s. You ever heard of Vietnam?
Yeah.
Nam,
Nam?
Nam.
Nam.
At least I didn't say Vietnam.
I don't know. It's pretty
That's
cool.
a real
Speaking of
Southerner
Vietnam, the
What?
British pound falls to a record low.
Vietnam, the British pound. Yeah, we do. The British love to pound, but they're not very good at it.
They're pounding the pound.
Yeah, a record low is pretty funny though, because I like laughing at British
It
people.
dropped
Let's get a
down to
live
1 to
view
1.
of British pound to US dollars. Oh, 1 pound sterling is 1.12 US dollars. Oh my goodness, it is down a lot.
It's
Oh,
down
yes.
harder than.
I'm so glad that
White
United
women
States
on
is
the
about to
big
destroy
black
the
dudes.
pound. Oh my goodness, we're about to be number one. Oh,
I don't know if that's a good
number
thing.
one, baby. Let's go.
Wait,
number
so wait.
one.
What I'm hearing is you're not number one.
I should buy everything, and I should buy like a ton of pound sterling, so that like when it goes back up, I can sell it.
Should have just bought the Russian currency.
You can't. It's sanctioned.
No, you can't,
That's
Josh. You just gotta
unfortunate.
stop sucking
Let me
at it.
become
Like
let me become a citizen of Britain.
It's a like international crime to switch U.S. dollars to rubles.
Yeah, you know what's also a crime? Bombing the White House.
Yeah, that is a crime, lazy.
Yes,
that's
that's a
why we
crime.
wouldn't talk about it.
That's why we wouldn't do it
on our
either.
podcast, and we wouldn't do that, especially after an
We're going
address
to
was
take-
just leaked.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Why do we have this
US
special guest?
Oh my goodness. Because we all need a friend. Like Tesla's new robot
Oh. Does it
I'm
have a
going to
hole
use
in... Wait,
for
what?
nefarious purposes.
Oh, Josh,
You would
it's
not
like a
believe
whole-
what I'm gonna do to Optimus.
How soft are the hands?
Oh, I'm gonna be a fiend to Optimus. There's nothing I won't do.
Really? There's probably
yeah,
Rule
they're going
34
to-
of it right now.
So you know when they said, "Oh, robots are going to replace your jobs in the future," and people are like, "No," and Elon Musk is like, "Yeah."
Wait, let me see if I can find a video of it. Hopefully we won't get copyright striked for it.
He's like, "I want humanity to reap the benefits of not having to work." I'm like, "This is just dystopian future coming. We're going to die, aren't we?"
No, not you, bro.
yeah.
I mean, your people have a lot of. What's the word?
What do you mean, lazy?
You're on a red line right here. We might just kick you out.
I'm not on a red line. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Well, as long
Your
as
face
you
is
say
white.
so.
I'm white. We're all white. It's fun.
Not all of us are white.
Hey,
Walter White?
everyone's technically technically everyone here is white, bro.
You mean according to CNN, we're all white? Because that's true.
I know.
Well, it depends on if it's election season or not.
Technically, we're all a rainbow of color, but I mean, we don't talk about that either, do we?
You know what we don't talk about is the Mexican government was hacked. The
Yeah,
military was hacked.
I actually saw that, and then like when I looked up Mexico, the entire room turned into like a bright filter over everything, like a yellow filter, and I was like, dang, I gotta start a chicken restaurant. That was so
No.
Walter White of me.
That was a very mundane joke, I have to say. I just had to say that.
That's
You're
kind of a
so
mid joke.
mean.
Not gonna lie to you, I kind of didn't even think about that.
Yeah, my name's Lazy. I always have good jokes.
Wait a minute, that's our last talking point about Mexico
Yeah.
getting hacked.
Yeah, their president's going to be he's going to go the way of Putin.
I mean, I bet the U.S. gets hacked all the time. They just never.
Yeah,
talk
what is it
about
about the leaders of countries? The Queen, Putin, Mexico?
Yeah.
Isn't it about time that all the old people stopped running all of the countries?
Yeah, we need a new, fresh, young Jewish man running our country.
Well, you have to
Yes.
be 35 to be president, so.
We don't.
Oh.
If we lower the age limit.
Bro, they were
I'd-
trying to lower the age limit for voting in Canada to 16.
Wow.
Why?
I don't know. It didn't pass, but they tried. It was the stupid Frenchies.
Yeah, why don't you lower the drinking age to 16? And America should do it too.
Hey, it's already
Lower it to
18
12.
years, so. Oh,
Raise
I have
taxes
a-
even more.
great. Yeah.
Bro, the only reason Ronald Reagan was like, let's up the drinking age from 18 to 21 is because he was so old it wouldn't affect him.
But I have an idea. Instead of raising minimum wage, lower minimum wage.
Remove minimum wage.
Make people grind even harder. A nickel
Like when
an
people
hour.
work a 24-hour shift, throw them a nickel.
Yeah, they
Be like,
risk their
thanks for
lives.
cleaning my shoes, boy, and flick them a
Well, a
right
nickel was
side.
actually worth something back then, not like today.
You know what isn't worth anything today?
What?
The ruble.
True.
Actually went up in value, but yeah, you can't convert it to any other currency.
Yeah, you can barely convert it into food at this point.
That is an L moment there.
That was an L moment. They're about to become just like Zimbabwe's currency.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the economic collapse and then the war, and then everything comes back for our children really well, and then we can be like, you don't know how hard it was when I was a boy, and I had to
Back
fight.
in my day.
Yeah, hard times create strong men. Strong men complain nothing, do nothing but complain. That's what it is.
Josh, you want to
we have no
link
more
your stream
talking
here for a
point.
second?
Huh?
You want to link your stream for me if you can?
Yeah, it's in the Discord.
Yeah.
Where is it? Let me.
Let's-
Scroll. What did you put in here before?
Mr.
What did
Brown
Tickle-
in the house asked, when do you guys think World War III would start?
World War III. Dang.
Depends on when if.
You know, winter is really going to kick it off. So I'm going to say midwinter 2022.
Well, it depends
Maybe
on when
late winter
Biden wants
2023.
to involve himself with his own troops.
Because it's really hard to ask when is World War III going to start, because World War III doesn't start when like everyone starts fighting. World War III starts and then people mobilize and then start fighting.
Yeah, it's more of like a
So-
gradual thing.
I think World War III is either going to start this winter or like next winter.
If he's gonna start in the middle of winter or the start of spring, I'd think.
I don't
If
know.
it's gonna happen. It just depends on it just depends on when Mr. Joe Biden and North Korea start putting their troops in.
Hopefully it doesn't happen. That'd be kinda
Yeah,
epic.
well,
Because I am draft age, everybody. Thank you.
Aren't we
I am
all?
draft
See,
age.
that is an L because you guys would get drafted and I'd be sitting in my chair and be like, man, I'm on a bunch of bozos. Their internet's bad.
Man, I'm lazy. I don't eat all meat. I'm not on the carnivore diet. I'm not a human specimen. That's all you say all the time.
Oh my gosh, this guy
I think-
switches over to keto and thinks he's a
It's
genius.
not even keto. It's
Man.
better.
This guy stops eating pork and then thinks he's better than everyone.
Yeah, fear me. I am
Pork
the
is good.
perfect
Pork
human.
slaps.
This guy kisses
Pork
a woman
slap.
one
Bacon
time
is
and
so
thinks
Heart
good.
disease be like. Oh my goodness.
this
I love
broface
things
guy
that
kisses
that
a woman
roll
one
around
time
and
and
throw
thinks he's
feces,
better than us, Josh. I
corpses.
He,
swear.
he
Yeah,
kisses a
love
man
it.
one time and thinks he's straight.
Josh, I'm not the only one who kissed a man. I'll tell you that.
No, wait, what the heck?
This guy
Yeah.
sleeps with a man in the bathroom one time and thinks he's the best.
Yeah, he
What?
takes a shower with a man and...
I wasn't the only one in that shower, Josh.
Okay, I think we need to end the stream here.
Yeah, I know. Someone else was in that shower.
I think for proof purposes, I think the only one that's gay here, bro, is
Yeah, I
you.
don't even see the shower.
We have-
He
we
turned
have
around and dropped
photo
this, my package. He was like, "Wow, are you hard or something? It's so big."
What the heck? I don't recall
That's what
anything
you
of the
said. You
sort.
said that.
No, I didn't.
Josh,
Yeah,
he was
you were
drunk.
like, "What are
He was
you,
drunk.
hard?" I was completely flaccid, and it was just big, and you were like, "Wow,
What
you're super
the
surprised."
heck? We're gonna have
Yeah.
to cut this out.
No, I
Josh.
don't think we are.
Josh, he was drunk. He
But
doesn't remember
we're
what
out
he's
of
saying.
topics to talk about, so...
We're not out of topics. We can talk about that time you showered with me.
I don't remember anything of the sort.
We can
Josh,
talk about
he's
that
just-
time you allowed me to slap your butt like the.
Did
bomb
Did I
was.
allow
You were
it, or
into
was I
that.
just asleep?
You were kind of zooted almost to death. you weren't in your right mind, but you were liking it.
My mind was telling me no.
But your body was telling you yes.
No, Josh, you were saying no, but Broface was saying yes.
Yeah, the time you peed yourself in Dollywood.
Did I? Oh no, you just poured a
you
bunch of
spilled
water
water.
down my pants.
What? It wasn't me.
Wait, was
it-
you.
it
was-
Explain
You did what with Josh's pants?
I thought it was Parker did it.
No, I thought you spilled water on yourself.
Well, I
Someone
poured
did.
it on my head, but then he poured it in my pants.
Oh.
Wait,
Wow,
wait,
Parker
look-
peed on your
wait.
pants.
Oh, for a second I thought you meant Luke. I'm like, oh god.
Oh, Luke.
Puke.
Yeah, I think you would have liked Luke.
Ah,
You
whoa.
guys have something in common.
I agree.
You know, swinging
He-
for the other team.
Oh, bro, don't
Swinging
even get
for
me
both
started on
sides.
you swinging both. Yeah.
Lacey's
don't even get me
like, I
started
like
on how
to
you
play
swing
the
both
field,
ways.
both sides of the field.
So what are we gonna do with
Bro,
the
face just
stream? Are
swings
we gonna
both ways.
end it here?
Oh, we can, but we can also just keep it going as we talk about how Broface is just a little hands-on when it comes to hanging out
Wait,
with the boys.
what could we talk
Okay, I
about?
think we should. Okay, so
We
What should we talk
can start
about? Let's
putting, we
think
can start
about
putting in
this.
photo evidence of Broface and why he's considered the
talk
most
about-
exposed gay here.
why
Or we
TikTok
talk
is
about
getting more
Germany.
and more politicized with men versus women.
No, good thing
Oh.
that's not showing.
Yeah, so I noticed watching TikTok that there's a big men versus women kind of fetish almost going on, where people are like, all women suck, and the guys are like, all men are the worst, and I'm like, what the
True,
heck?
women
When
do
did
suck.
this happen? Like, when did it become like pick a side?
I mean, I'll be real with you. When I walk into a gym, I'm not thinking about looking at women. I'm thinking about seeing men. So
What?
I'm
yeah,
not.
this is the problem. We're polluting our youth.
I agree.
This guy talks like he's so much older than you're. Like a year older than.
I just did a report
Bro,
on
I'm
how
20
the
and you're
youth
like
is-
4.
It's like you're 20 and I'm 18. There's like a not
Oh,
even a
so
2 year
you guys
difference.
are both in the same league.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm a little higher out of his league, you know. But I mean,
If by out of my league you mean like weight size because you're fat 300-pound midget, then yeah, you're out of my league.
I know what you're
League
on
of
about,
Legends?
buddy. League of
Yeah,
Legends.
let's play some League of Legends, Josh.
Yeah, let's get on League of Legends right
But
now.
that's
Josh.
not-
Show us how good you are.
Let's switch
Let's
to
talk about
another
the
channel for that.
Let's talk about the implications of League of Legends on the total world scale.
Oh, I was gonna say we can bring up the thoughts on anime and what it does to our
Let's
youth.
bring up world leaders and tell you what League of Legends champion we think they are.
All right, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden is he's
Set.
no, he's not set, bro. He's who's that general that's really bad?
What?
All of them?
Like the one that looks like Haldo from Star Wars.
I don't know who you're talking
He's a
about.
Teemo man. Joe Biden's a Teemo man.
Justin Trudeau.
Justin Trudeau is he's into little boys, so he's Ezekiel, is it? The blonde kid who teleports?
Israel?
No idea.
Ezreal. He's an Ezreal man.
Alright. Bro
Queen
face
Elizabeth's a Mordekaiser maid. Josh doesn't seem to get it.
I despise that game.
He's the one who's not alive.
He's the ruler of hell.
I wouldn't say that, but he's
Yeah.
not alive.
Mordekaiser literally was the biggest fucking. He was like Genghis Khan, where he literally just fucking taxed the shit out of his country, or like other
Good.
countries, and just attacked. And then when he died, he's like, you know what? There's no god of the underworld, or like of death, or like not of death, god of like fucking hell. So I'm just gonna become the god of hell, and then just fucking did.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, he literally
how
did.
you do that.
Look it up. It's lore. Yeah, he
I
literally
know
just-
it's lore. I'm just
You
not sure
studied
if that's how
the
that works.
league lore?
Broface, I think you're just not as Chad as him, alright? I just don't think you're as much of a set as him. I just don't think you're as much of a Pantheon guy as him, alright?
Queen
John-
Elizabeth is a Caitlyn man.
I think this Grady guy is a
eunuch.
This Josh guy is a Udir main, a Nudier main, if you would.
Oh yeah,
What the heck? This is not politics.
Oh, Josh, we can make it political. Josh, how do you feel about naked characters being put into video games for the youth of our countries?
Yeah, I have something to rebuttal that. What do you think about Overwatch exposing feet, or actually not exposing feet?
I think it's good.
They
I think it's
encrypted
good, Josh.
the 3D models.
Josh, how do you?
I'm glad.
Josh, the question is why do you think that's a debatable topic?
Why do they think? Here's a rebuttal to your question, Josh. Why do they think that somebody's not going to decrypt them instantly? As if that's going to last long.
Yeah, Josh has already been cracking it down already. That's all
Josh
Josh
has been working on it.
Yeah, Josh.
Yeah, that's why I have so many graphics card. My Bitcoin miner, it's actually just to crack the code.
Josh, how do you feel that they're over sexualizing game characters for profit?
I think it's just the free market. You know, people will buy what they want.
So
think
when
the private
when
market-
League of Legends sells naked male skins, Josh, you telling me that you would buy that?
Like, no, I wouldn't, because I don't play that game. But maybe in Overwatch. Oh wait, I mean, what?
Oh, what? Because you don't play the
Wait,
game?
Lil
Or is
Nas
it-
X, is he really the CEO of League of Legends now?
No, it's a joke.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making a joke.
Oh, well, Josh, that was pretty funny.
He was about to break bad.
So we're gonna end the stream or what?
I mean, if you want.
Okay, I'm ending.
I think Eyes and Bones for president.
Okay, that's your closing thought.
That's my closing. No, it's not. Stop. I have to think of something that isn't that dumb for a closing thought.
My closing thought is why does... Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
My closing thought is, you know how the British dollar, if you would, is going down?
Yeah.
The pound.
I want to British pound, Josh.
Okay, we're gonna end the stream now. Everybody say your goodbyes.
Broface, you owe me the next monthly photos.
The political discourse. You owe me $15 as a subscription for it.
Oh my.
Yeah, $15 and I'll release Josh's
Wait, what the heck?
Feet pics.
Oh, I'm gonna mute it.